It's Wednesday of Holy Week. Walking through this week together, walking through the days of Christ's last week here on earth, leads us to a time where historically things were silent for Jesus. Wednesday, he was laying low, preparing for that Passover meal tomorrow night. And so one of the things that the church has done is look at what else was happening during that same time. And that's what I wanted to do today for Wednesday. Luke chapter 22 gives a little bit of understanding of what Judas was doing, whether it was Tuesday or Wednesday, sometime in the week. This is a good opportunity for us to look at what was happening behind the scenes of Jesus' week. In Luke chapter 22, under the heading Judas agrees to betray Jesus, we read this. Now the feast of unleavened bread, called the Passover, was approaching. And the chief priests and the teachers of the law were looking for some way to get rid of Jesus, for they were afraid of the people. Then Satan entered Judas, called Iscariot, one of the 12. And Judas went to the chief priests and the officers of the temple guard, and discussed with them how he might betray Jesus. They were delighted and agreed to give him money. He consented, and he watched for an opportunity to hand Jesus over to them when no crowd was present. One quick thought. Stuff is probably happening behind the scenes that we don't understand. We hear it a couple times throughout Scripture. There are spiritual battles going on that we don't understand. There are forces working against good that we don't understand. Even in the midst of that, Jesus rests. We see that a couple different times too. In the midst of the storm, he lays down and takes a nap. Don't forget that this world continues on while you rest. Jesus, God, still fights for you while you rest. Do what you have to do, but let him fight your battles for you. Hope you have a good Holy Week. Hope you can continue on this journey with us. We'll see you tomorrow.